Hello, my friends. This is Ann Keeler-Evans with the Peacemaker's Tarot for the 21st century, bringing you a reading for the second night of the full moon, which is the brightest night of the Mayflower Moon, the full Mayflower Moon. And I just picked a really exciting card. I gotta tell you, I think things are changing. Maybe that's part of what we're seeing with the Pope. I don't know what this is, but on this day, on the brightest of the moon, we are to celebrate. And so I picked a card. It was the number 1, was learning. There are always more ways to learn. Information changes quickly. An open mind keeps you agile and deepens your understanding. Do you need to spend time learning about your passions or perhaps about new and different things? There are so many ways of learning. What is yours? And aren't you learning new things about how you learn and how you process information? I am, which is good, because after my brain injury, there are times that the information doesn't process all that well. And so there are really ways I have to learn about how do I focus things in. Are we more comfortable with facts or stories? What roles do learning facts and stories play in your life and work? And don't allow the acquisition of knowledge to interfere with your learning it. It's time for some applications here, folks. Facts, which is one side of the Learning Möbius, one direction, not a side. They don't have sides, but they do have direction. Facts are fascinating and morph as they move from theory into foundations. They are a way of learning and searching for more. And stories connect truths of who you are and what you value. When new facts come to life, how do you learn to tell your stories differently? And what new questions do we need to ask? We've all been bumping along pretty much for a very long time, saying this is what life is, and this is how we get it, and it's not uncomfortable enough for us to choose it. And all of a sudden, it is really uncomfortable. Facts that we know to be true are being, at least at this point, as science keeps changing, but facts that we know to be true are being thrown out the window, and stories are being put up, but not stories that teach us more necessarily. So we need to be really playing on this Möbius between facts and story, and we need to be looking for facts that we know to be true, and making stories that give us ways to talk about those facts and to ask better questions. And this is the reason that we're doing the work of moving down from innocence to wisdom. And learning is what we need to do, and the continuing dedication to learning. I think sometimes we stop learning, and if there's anything that this time has kick-started us into, it's the, oh yeah, gotta learn this now. If I learn things now, I can do things differently than I have always done them. And that's pretty fascinating, I think. Let's celebrate learning. Let's figure out what the new things are that we want to learn. And then let's come back and talk about tomorrow. But for today, this is Ann Keeler-Evans at annkeelerevans.org and at peacemakerstarot.org. And these are Peacemaker's Tarot for the 21st century, Major Arcana.